then comes stock. There are times when stock can go up instead of market going down, but I would prefer to go with the higher time frame or the bigger wave. Bigger wave is markets. Okay. So now if Monday I made my buy and sell list, or today I'm busy, so I'll do it tomorrow. So we'll make a buy and sell list wherever the RSI of daily, weekly are above 60, and wherever the RSI is below 40. Or now if the market is so bullish right now, and I don't find any stock which is below 40 on a weekly basis, then I have to again, my time frame has to change from daily and hourly. And there are so many stocks right now which are at resistance of 60 on a daily as well as weekly basis, or some are monthly basis like Nifty and Bank Nifty. So what I have forced telling you that it is resisting, and it is at monthly, which is a bigger longer term trend, and as per my experience it will not cross in a jiffy. It has to give that respect. If it is a monthly, then the respect can come for at least 2, 3, 4 or 6 months, or maybe it might not only go back to 40. But one thing I am clear is, I am no more bullish. It does not mean I will go and short right away. If I am not bullish, then I will look for stocks which are weak to short. Right? Then let's look at some of the stocks. Yes. 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 As I said, that individual stocks can outperform market on a single day, but I would prefer to go with the market. If markets are going down, that means majority is going down. But how will Nifty go down when most stocks in Nifty are going down? Then I would prefer to go with Nifty. Why would I choose one Hero Motors acting like a smart boy, and I can make money, but I'm against the wind? It can be a great trade. A great trader can be identified by what he misses rather than what trades he takes. Right? Three would be ideal, but two will be enough to trade short term. If you combine three, it would be fantastic. As I said, the same RSI session, I take it for one full day. So it's difficult to cover all aspects of it in this much time. But this is the of it, that now if you start following RSI in this fashion for 60, it will completely change the way you look at market. Now let's look at this part of it. Any stock which is going up, like say, okay, now let's look at this. Weekly chart, lever. This is your weekly chart, and it says, since this period, weekly is above 40, above 60, sorry. Okay, fine. And see, in this chart itself, it has taken support twice. Those all were buying opportunities. Now I want to make a 5-star signal. I convert this into daily. Buys I got. It break 40, and 3 times of time it came to 40. With 60 above, weekly intact. So this calls for a 5-star buy. Get that? See, this is my buy. This is my buy. This is my buy. And in somewhere here 60 support is also a buy. That's extremely bullish. Any doubts? This is the line from where weekly is above 60. Right? After that, anything which comes to 40 is a buy. Now, if I have this period, if you are a short-term trader or a day trader, if I have this period where daily itself is up for so many days or like more than a month, then how do you enter? Monthly chart or hourly chart, 40 support, 5-star buy. What I am I am looking for a buying opportunity in a stock which is going up, rather than trying to find the top. अभी 500 से घटेगा और 550 से घटेगा और 600 से घटेगा, and it will not stop. It will only stop when it wants to stop, but not when you are looking for it to stop. It can go to 800. Why want to be the hero to catch the top? Right? Technical analysis is a very simple thing, simple subject and simple tools. First thumb rule is go by the trend. Right? So if I am getting a buying opportunity with the stock is already going up, it's a new high. Remember, always a new high is a best buy. Anything which goes to a new high after a certain period of time or the first time in its life, what does it mean logically? What does it mean? That the company is doing excellent, or it is doing excellent at what it has not done in its life. Why would I try to short something like this? Why would I short a lever? You have DLF, you have HDIL. In last 5 years, whenever you go up, DLF short it. Doesn't matter. Buy Grasim, buy Ultratech Cement. 1250 was the all-time high of Ultratech Cement just 8 months back. Now it is 2100. Go with the trend. Don't try to catch the top. If you want to sell something, short something which is already below 40. If you are shorting something which is below 40, that means you are nowhere above near the top. Nowhere near the top. Okay? And that's fine. That is how it should be. If it is going below 40, that means something is wrong with the market, or something is wrong with the stock. Something is wrong with the fundamentals. We don't know that, but the chart says so. By any chance this says anything is wrong with the fundamentals on this chart? Then why would I short? Right. So you got this 5-star buy setups on buy as well as sell. Time is up for my session. How many people want to continue? We can do one more 7:30 in the morning. How many people? Where's DJ? Alright. Saw this? Any doubts, questions? Yes. No. Below 60 if you want to short, then go into another lower time frame and there look for break of 40. Okay, let's look at intraday chart. I need to call up and yeah, I'll do it. On daily 60. So that's uptrend is no more there. At the same time, it's at weekly 60. At the same time, it would be at monthly also 60. Okay, so now if I have something, one option strategy, simple, that if I have weekly at 60 resistance. So I see a bearish candle on 60 on weekly charts. That means it has taken resistance on weekly chart. That means at least for the next 2-3 weeks or 2 weeks at least, we'll see some kind of correction. Sell call. I'm not looking for bearish. I'm not buying put. But I'm sure that it's not bullish. You get that? So that's one of the option strategies. It works fantastic. So every time you see this 60 resistance, I sell call, 40 support, sell put, 60 resistance, sell call. Otherwise, there are different strategies to buy puts and buy calls that we can do offline. Now let's look at this. Is which chart you want to see? Nifty. Okay. This is daily chart of Nifty, which we already saw as resisting at 60. Now let's shift to hourly. What's the trend? 10 days, 15 days. What the RSI is doing? 40, 60, 40, 60. Nowhere it has broken 60, nowhere it has broken 40. So my first signal for the next trend at least has to come from the lower time frame, which can be a break of 60 or a break of 40. That will decide further trend. Right? Now this breaking 60 will still have some doubts because I am resisting daily 60, I am resisting monthly 60. So actually I would say right now, this means it's a no trade zone. If it breaks 40, you can trade, it can go short because the higher time frame is supporting it. Right now, no trade zone. Either you buy or you sell or you go fishing. Sitting idle is a strategy. It is not part of boredom. You get that? Sitting idle is a strategy. And you have to learn to sit idle. And there will be periods like this where there is no trade. Absolutely fine. And the longer it gets into this, the subsequent trend or trend to this will be a good one. But if you exhaust your money, patience, time into this market where there is nothing, then you might miss the big one, which comes later. You get that? Hourly, how it works? Absolutely bullish, 40-80, re-entries to buy. Here was a re-entry, right? Then says no more bullish, but no more bearish, sideways, 40-60. As of now, absolutely nothing. You can't interpret this chart as of now. Right, now I go to one time frame lower. Absolutely nothing. 15 minutes. Since 19th of this month, 15 minutes is also not doing anything. Or at least we can say have some bearish bias if you see that it is breaking 40 couple of times, but nowhere it has crossed even 60. 19th till today, it's almost 1 week, and a 15-minute chart is not even trending. We could have 1 full week of Traders Carnival. Right? So again, this principle can be applied to this daily charts. Hourly above 60, 15 minute comes to 40, buy, intraday trade. 15 minute above 60, 5 minute comes to 40, buy.
When you say it comes to 40,
and takes support at 40.
and you're using the stop loss as the RSI breaks 40.
Yes. Now, generally I trade like this, I have my templates like this. I trade Bank Nifty only. So I have two charts. One is 15 minute, one is 5 minute. Okay, both has RSI. Sorry, this is 60 and 15 minutes, and then this is 15 and 5 minutes. So in Bank Nifty also I am not seeing any trades. So two time frames, whatever I have selected as higher and lower, are put up side by side, and then I decide which is the higher time frame and go by the lower time frame. So nowhere there is any sign of sustained trend. So what will happen is at least the hourly has to break 40 conclusively on Nifty or Bank Nifty to get the next trend, or it has to break 60, but breaking 60 has many more hurdles up, right? Any doubts? This is 15 and this is 5. Okay, when this was above 60, I would look for this to come to 40. But then this went here and here only it says I am not going up. This, you can see this taking resistance at 60, then I am not even waiting for this 40. And below this I don't want to trade for the heck of it. 5 minute and 1 minute also you can trade. Same thing you can do on 5 and 1. So if I am not getting any signal on 5 minute, 15 minute, then you are wasting your time and energy. You get, there might be stock specific moves which might be happening. Okay, that's possible. There you can trade. As per 5 minute. If 60 crosses on hourly, but then daily is not above hourly, above 60, then it is not the best signal. You can avoid, yeah. And immediately if it crosses 60, it will not make a new high, the recent high. So if you have something which is acting as a resistance, you should not buy near resistances. You buy bindas above the new high. That's fine. That will confirm your daily, even weekly and hourly above 60. Then I am happy to buy. I am happy to buy expensive. That is another thing which you have to learn if you are new to trading, that you should be ready to buy expensive and sell cheap. I would not buy at 5700, but I would readily buy at 5800. Right? So right now, as per any time frame, it's a no trade zone on Bank Nifty and Nifty. There can be stock specific. Now let's see any stock specific move. 1 second. Yeah. You can use normal scanners like give me stocks which are above 60 and give me stocks which are below 60. So on this, this is McDowell. Okay. Now this is my hourly chart. Extremely bullish. How was the signal generated? From hourly, range shift to bullish. Anybody clear? This is below 40, takes support on 40, that says no more bearish. So expect 60, goes to 60, again 40, and then break 60, expect extremely bullish. From there we had a rise, then it takes support for some time and then says no more bullish, exit long, and then you have this sideways movement. Again in this particular chart there is no trade. You look at this was the sideways market. This was extremely bullish. Then it says no more bullish, goes sideways, goes below this slightly, but again 60 resistance, 40 support. Now it has moved above 60, and this is another buy, this is another buy, and this is still a buy. And in this case, your daily is above 60. In this case, the weekly is above 60. So every 40 is a buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 60 is also buy. right? And this is still a buy. And if it, yeah, you can pyramid, yeah. Because you don't want to catch the top, it can go to 1400. I am not even predicting anything that this is the end of it. I don't want to do it. If you ask me what is your view on the market or on Axis Bank, I am long. How much it will go up, I don't know. I have no idea. And I don't want any ideas. Sorry? Sorry? Not on futures. It is there? Or I think some stocks were removed. TTK is out. JP Associate. Let's first look at its daily and weekly chart. Okay, that looks something interesting. JP Associate. Okay, this is the daily chart of JP Associate. Extremely, it's very small speck here, and then straight goes up and not going below 60 on a daily chart. That's bullish. Weekly chart. What kind of buy signal would have generated? See this bottoming and see this. And after this consolidation, break of 60. Extremely bullish, daily and weekly. Alright, now I look at JP Associate hourly. Buy. And this would be an exit, or this was an exit. 60 resistance. And now 40 break. Hourly 40 has broken after almost a month, or more than a month. Time up.
We've taken an extension till 10:30.
Yeah, no problem. I'll finish. No back testing. It was just no rule based. It's discretionary. This was the time when hourly turned bullish, or you can say not bearish. This was somewhere in the beginning of September, okay, and then it turned bullish above 60. Since then it has broken 40 for the first time. So there is some crack in the market or in this particular stock on an hourly chart. Daily is not disturbed, weekly is not disturbed. So I am not looking to short this, okay, no way. I am looking to exit. And when will I buy again? Is when this again turns above and takes support on 40, is a buy because daily and weekly are above 60. Yes, both ways. Because daily weekly is already up. Now what the other scenario can happen, it can keep going below this and it will drag daily also below 60. Then the 5-star setup will come when daily comes at 40. So this you have to play around with this time frame to find out the 5-star buys. And like that 5-star we have 4-star, 3-star, 2-star also. But now we don't have time. Okay. So now that's it for, if you have any last 2 questions and then we wind up. Same thing, all stocks, all commodities, all currencies, anything which can be plotted on the chart will be the same. Yes, yes. First from 40 if you are buying. The question is, if your higher time frame is at above 60, the lower time frame comes to 40 is a buy, 5-star. So buy at 40, what will be my first target is 60 in daily. And if it manages to cross, then trend following. Because both the time frames above 60, nothing doing. Till the time again daily turns below 60 and takes resistance at 60, I will hold on. More doubts? Last question. If this is enough, then why you want to get into stochastic? Knowing more does not make sense. Making more money is important. If you can make money with this, then why you want to go to stochastic? This is what, as a human psychology, if something is interesting, why you want to go into other tool? It's already working, yes. RSI for parameter 14, default. All time frames. Daily, weekly, monthly, 5 minute, 15 minute. This is all futures chart. I trade only futures. I don't have cash terminal also and cash charts also. What? Between two time frames, 1:4 to 1:6. 4 to 6. It will fit all your basic time frames like daily, weekly, weekly, monthly, hourly, daily. In commodity, you have to use 4 hourly and daily. Any doubts? So, any doubts outside the room or tomorrow morning? Okay? Any if you are using daily as your time frame, we'll sort it out.
Ashish Jain and Deepak. Matching. Okay, so that's what he thinks is the state of affairs of the last 2 days. Fine, so be it. I'll defer to popular opinion. And I'll read it out and people can sort of network and you can do carpooling or whatever mode of transport is convenient at that time. Okay. Thanks. I will read out the agenda for the day quickly, or rather I'll wait till everybody is in so that I don't have to repeat it or there's some confusion. The network you need to log into. Password is password, all lowercase. ECC underscore CH. Yeah. Password. I see a lot of you taking pictures here. My request to you is, we will centralize this particular thing. I will provide you space on the website, on the traderscarnival.com website itself. We'll keep it running. We'll make it a running feature. We'll add features so that people are able to interact, put in their ideas, add a blog there, if possible, and if we're able to monitor it easily and regulate it, we could even have a chat site on traderscarnival.com itself. Not working? Question of the day is going to be by Naveen Swami, very popularly or notoriously known as speculator on iCharts forum. He is one of the key figures on iCharts as a subscriber, as Hemant would readily testify to here. He's been trading, you've seen his profile page on the website as a speaker, and he's lived in the US for about 10 years. Is the voice audible to the people in the back? Thanks, Girish. He's lived in the US for 10 years in real hardcore technology area. He's worked with semiconductors. I don't know the name of the company.
It was KLA Telcor.
And he's come back to India about 7 years back? 6 years back. Bought a house here. He lives in North Bangalore. North Bangalore. I've been to his place. It's a villa. It's beautiful. Okay.
Don't give the address of my villa.
Not your telephone number, is it?
Telephone number and the address.
Okay. You should be lucky. I didn't post your picture on a matrimonial page. I'll arrange for one. Excuse me. Online, irrespective of geography again. Like I was telling you, we'll add a blog. We'll add articles. I'm sure Speculator and Vish and Shiva and other people would contribute articles and thoughts from time to time. We can go through them, paste our comments on the same blog. We'll have a WordPress backend. Girish, is it possible to have a WordPress blog backend to a website? To a website like Traders Carnival? Should be possible? Okay, we'll try. If it is possible, we'll make it work. That's about it. And what that basically gives you is you will also be able to blog. There will be a section which would be a separate blogging section. There will be a separate chat section again. And information dissemination obviously will happen, which anyway is happening even now. So we don't have to do any change structurally to it. Facebook, I am not a big fan of Facebook, but if it's a common media for everybody here, yeah, I did see a comment on Twitter this morning that we need to have a Facebook for, sorry? Yeah, Facebook identity, but I'm not a fan of Facebook. Spec, I know, is not a fan.
You know that.
Yeah, I know that. He's not a fan of any social media sites. Not Facebook, not Twitter, not even mail, SMSs, nothing. He's sort of, he's isolated.
Let's start.
Yeah, okay, fine. We will get on with the, I think everybody is here. Can we close the door, please? Okay, we'll get started. As usual, let's get on with the session. Questions, please make a note of it on your notepads. We'll have a question and answer session at the end of it. This is mainly to keep up with the flow of thought for the speaker and for the participants as well. Thank you.